night. Big city rock song, get me rocking all night long. At the banquet just got paid, at the bars now we got it made. Big city rock song, keep 'em coming all night long. Great liquor karaoke bars, drag shows under neon stars.
Hello, my name is Zachariah with Old Man Gaming. That's right, people. You're back. Possibly for one of the last times. With me is...
Yo, what's up, old man fan? Philbilly330 here, back again, once again, into some Borderlands 3. We are headed towards the end, folks. It has been a long ride, and we are getting towards the finale. We probably got a couple left.
It has been. And if you didn't go loud, it wouldn't be a Borderlands 330.
Yep.
Before we get into this,
Rip
though,
your guys' ears.
I want to do something. I want to do something I rarely do on this show, Philbilly.
What's that?
And that is read an internet comment.
Uh-oh.
So, our last episode of this show, we talked about the Phil baby, 330, her name, and we also speculated as to what you should have made her nickname.
I know.
Which Kevin chimed in.
Yeah.
Because you were going to make the nickname Phil baby, but Kevin chimed in and said the nickname should be Ain't Gonna Be Scared, Never Gonna Be Scared.
Yep. That works, Kev. That is a good one.
Oh man, just a quick reminder. I should have said this before we got on, but your TV's turned down, right?
I'm praying.
The eternal echo.
Well, it wasn't, but now it is. You guys heard that.
Okay.
I apologize. And while we're checking on each other, we are recording video, correct?
Oh, good call. Yes, we are, and it has an hour time limit, and nothing's updating, so we should be good.
Quality.
I recorded some stuff with... right. 2 minutes of just housekeeping. I recorded some stuff with Neil, and I had to update while doing it. Every 3 to 5 minutes it would cut out.
Right, yes.
Oh.
Can't wait to edit that.
The universe and all.
Can't wait.
Shit, that
Good
sucks.
job getting that key, killer. Give it to Tana to charge it.
Sure.
Would you like to join me?
How does it work?
It's a feeling. Here.
You put your hands on it and you glow.
Oh, gross. Do you taste olives?
Huh. I always thought fried pickles.
It works.
Hey, why is the Saurian in our base again? Or did he never leave?
He never leaves. Maurice?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just always there. Eternally.
I was just wondering, I'm like,
Right.
wait, there's not a thing going on,
This
is
machine
there?
thing is gonna do what it's supposed to and not,
No.
like, blow
No,
up
he's
the
just
whole
always there.
universe.
The machine has already worked once before, stealing the destroyer away inside Pandora millennia ago. If Tyreen leeches it, she may finally become a so-called god. Then again, what is a god but the most powerful being in the universe? Either this works, or we are all obliterated. You should go down there, Tanis. I don't know who else could get this thing working. Really? And work side by side with Typhon de Leon? If I must, Lilith, if I must.
You got this, Tanis. And I am totally not gonna snoop around your lab for Iridian stuff while you're
Shut
gone.
up, Ava.
Relief. Get geared up, Vault Hunter. Then meet Typhon at the machine. Before it's
We are way closer to the end than we thought.
Yeah, we're really close because we got the big gunfight, and then I think we only got like 2 episodes left.
Yep.
Maybe.
I think you are correct.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think we are very close to the finale.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and fast travel us to Desolation's
Do it.
Edge.
Do it. Unless you want to do a side quest, but at this point, I'm kind of ready for the end.
I am too. And I think we'll be alright.
Yeah. I think anybody still watching at this point wants to just see the end too.
Yeah. Yep, there will be. Come on, guys. By the way, what do you want to see us play? What game do you want to see us bullshit through?
Yeah. Straight up. I agree. I definitely would like some topics on that one.
Yeah, because, I mean, that's basically what this show has turned into. It's like Borderlands in the background and us idiots in the foreground.
You know, we were talking about it before we started recording, but it bears repeating. I have never missed an episode of this. Like, this is one of my most fun shows to do. As sick of this game as I am, sorry, Internet, I am. I'm just over this game right now. But as sick of it as I am, I love doing this show. I just love the vibe of it. It's always funny. We always do some good content this way.
Yeah,
you know?
I definitely agree with that. Especially sick of this storyline. Like, there's things in the game I would rather be doing than playing through the Cringe Twins storyline. I've been sick of this for a long time. So, I mean...
Right.
Yeah, we're just looking, for something we can do the same type of thing with.
Yeah. This is true. I'm not gonna lie, Godfall might be one. Especially with how soon it's coming out.
We were going the right way before.
Oh. That's kind of our MO there, Phil.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Godfall would probably be a good one. The only thing is no, we could still do it because we'll get behind really fast.
Yeah. 20-minute episodes, we're always going to be behind.
Go ahead, put in the last vault key.
I'm going to stick it in there.
Put in the last vault key. Yeah, stick it
let's
in.
get to it. We got a universe to save.
It's had a sexually charged season.
I see. Now those connections between the vaults make sense. The vaults on Promethea and Eden 6 must be the power sources for this machine. Intriguing.
Wow, you're smart.
Bit of an understatement, don't you think?
Ha! And who you are. That's a rare thing in this universe.
Typhon, you can say bad things about people. Like, you're allowed to.
Yeah, and stop complimenting Tannis. She has a boner for you.
He's gonna have a boner for her.
Yeah, but
double Calvin.
They're just building up this relationship for... Well, we'll see.
No spoilers,
Yes,
Phil.
this is a spoiler-free channel, everybody.
You wouldn't want anybody to find out what's already happened a year ago.
No, absolutely not. There are people counting on us to deliver the messages that Randy Pitchford has wanted us to receive.
Dude, so I'm not a huge fan of Randy Pitchford, as we all know, but I gotta say, I want to play that Bunkers and Badass game when it comes out.
I kind of do too.
Dream come true.
That thing looks
We must
awesome.
focus.
To be honest with you, I thought that was like totally fake because it's been so long since we heard about it, and then randomly it just showed back up.
Right.
The Meridians never did anything small, did they? So I guess you do need a planet-sized machine to seal up an entire planet.
Alright. I hope all of you guys like gunfights, because you're about to see a lot of gunfights.
That is correct.
Hey, you're glowing.
Oh, you're too kind.
No, seriously.
Fascinating. Perhaps Sirens had some hand in constructing this machine.
You know what? You remind me of Leda.
Catch me, Vault Hunter. I swoon. If only I had a decade to study this machine. Its design is mind-gasmingly complex, but I do believe its primary operation to be fairly straightforward. To start, I require the Pandora Vault.
What, you gonna tell me you never had a mind gasm?
I gotta say, I don't think I have, but I would love to. That sounds delightful. Sounds like it'd really clear up the sinuses.
I believe that would do the trick.
Keys to the Guardian statues. Then the machine will draw power from the vaults on those planets, closing Pandora. To the other statues, Vault Hunter. Quickly now.
This way.
Shooty McShoots.
Good thing I never
Can I
told
tell
my
you,
daughter about this place. But stay sharp.
Typhone could have
Find out the
totally
Iridians.
kept
There's sure to be some Guardians.
his silly gun and given me that whip.
Dude, I know.
And I
I've been
would've been the
hoping for that
happiest
whip
guy.
this whole game.
Dude,
ever
what's
since
crazy
I've been
is that
playing.
whip is basically the wire bug
Let's take
in
'em out
Monster
together.
Hunter Rise.
It is, yeah. Yeah, it can be used in combat and out of combat.
Gunfight.
How long do I have till I have to buy a Nintendo?
March. March is the time, my friend. March. Hey, say something real quick.
Yo, what? What's wrong?
Okay. No, I was having a hard time hearing you.
Oh, sorry.
No, I had the balance off on my headphones, and it was because the battle kicked in. Oh, wait. He becomes Daka Bear! That's right, people. More Daka Bears.
I definitely needed Daka Bear in this fight. I was like, kind of getting my ass kicked for a minute.
But then the Daka Bear showed. Alone, they are nothing. Together, they are the Daka Bear. Alright, where are you, little rutabaga with legs? Yeah, it's March 26th, 2021, when Monster Hunter Rise came out, and they just did a whole big game show today.
Give it the key.
What do you
Or
mean?
a big live stream on it. They did a big live stream with 20 minutes of gameplay.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I only got to watch a few minutes, and Eric's
Oh,
video
it
on
was Dual Blades, wasn't it?
The Promethea Vault.
I think so. Yeah, the only thing I only got to see the very beginning of it, and they were showing the wire bug off because that was one thing I was really interested just to see how it worked as a mechanic. You know,
I was hairless for
Yeah.
that thing looks cool.
It does. I am interested to see if, like, how it performs, because there's, I mean, that is definitely top 5 of my favorite games now, but there's some things I don't like about what they Clutch Claw. So I'm interested to
that's
see
true.
how that one performs.
How it balances out.
Take them out.
Yeah.
Hold them off for me.
Clutch Claw did some things that like didn't help some weapons.
Yeah, it's true. And I think the problem is it was a sound idea that you added into a game that was already established, and whenever you do that, you get these kind of like mismatches, you know?
Yeah, I definitely agree.
I think it'll be really interesting to see how it looks in a game that was designed for it.
Yeah. You know what I'm afraid of with it, to be honest with you? I'm afraid it's gonna hurt, like, I kind of want, shit, what's the Insect Glaive? I want Insect Glaive to be good again, because I felt like Clutch Claw hurt it, and I just, in my head, could see how this could hurt it too.
Well, it's possible, although I mean, we haven't gotten to those episodes yet, but I still feel like I was the best with Insect Glaive.
No, I'm not
So
like saying
I still
Insect
felt
Glaive
like the
is-
weapon was...
Yeah, I'm not saying it's bad. but
right.
its identity was hurt, let's say.
This is true. I think anything that its identity was so strongly tied to
Ariel.
climbing on the monster, that it was hurt. And the sword and shield was hurt kind of too, just because like of the mobility changes in general with the slinger stuff that they did, because that was the sword and shield's bag before that.
Yeah, they had to. One sword and shield had to get those buffs before it became good again.
Yeah.
But do you know what I mean? Like, here's my problem with the Clutch Claw was it turned like hammer should not be the most damaging aerial weapon over a weapon that's thing is being the aerial weapon.
Right, and that's talking as a person who is a hammer main.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I wonder how mad the people who are watching this are going to get that we are in episode 4 of the final season of our Borderlands show, and we're talking about Monster Hunter World.
I'm gonna hope nobody, because I think by now everyone knows what they're coming here for, just randomness.
Yeah. Honestly, at this point, I feel like anybody who is watching is probably like, they don't have anything else to talk about in Borderlands. Like I think they would realize that we've done 5 seasons of this.
This has basically become our 20-minute podcast platform.
In a lot of ways it has. Yeah, in a lot of ways it has.
Keeping up with
Honestly,
that...
start.
What?
Oh, no, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna, like, dive even deeper. Keeping up with that, that sentiment.
Double down.
If you have not tried Wastelands and it interests you at all, try it, because that might be my game of the year.
You know, I'm going to say, for anybody who likes Borderlands, you might actually enjoy Wasteland. There is a lot of, like, as weird as it is that we're saying that about a tactical strategy game, there is a lot of overlap in these two games.
Especially in loot and builds. As far as, like, fighting, no. But, yeah, loot and builds, yeah, absolutely.
Right, the play is completely different, but you got, like, very similar loot and builds. I think the humor is kind of similar in a lot of ways.
Very
Obviously,
similar.
Wasteland is a little bit... Yeah, Wasteland's a little bit more serious, but there's still a lot of good dark humor in it.
There is, for sure.
This way! Come on! Whoa! Why did you left? Guess them Meridians doing a little exercise.
What I was gonna say was we haven't quite figured out the logistics of it yet, and I want to make sure that there is an audio bug that we have been having that is just not gonna torment us during it. But we kind of want to start doing a little streaming on YouTube, and I think that could be like this, you know.
It could, yeah. I think that would be a cool thing to do.
It's really tricky. It's all about timing, you know.
And if we do streaming too, we could also like bounce around a little bit in games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we could play one game for 3 episodes and then be like, hey, let's try this, and no one would get mad because you're not necessarily here for the game at that point. You're just here to see us play and hear some bullshit.
What's really tricky about it is kind of like, you know, you and me both have like full families now. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I have a 4-year-old. You have a newborn. It's very hard for us to commit. I think I think the biggest thing that you need to be able to do is say we are going to be streaming, at least on YouTube. Maybe not Twitch, but on YouTube. I think the biggest thing we need to be able to do is say we're going to be streaming from this time to this time this day. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so like
maybe we
Thursdays
won't have to.
we're going to be streaming. Right, Thursdays we're going to be streaming from this time to this time for this amount of time. And it's really hard to do when you have familial obligations and stuff, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
So once we figure out the logistics of it, one thing that's big to me when we do start doing it is I want to have like a regular streaming day, I don't want to do a ton of streaming because we're going to be still primarily a Let's Play channel because that's how I like it. But I'd like to stream like once a week. But I'd also like to stream once a month and just allow anybody who is a fan of ours to
join,
be involved in the stream. Yeah.
Especially with all the cross-play games out there.
Right. Plus we've got PC now, so we can just and PC makes it real easy for me to just like crap in my ammo. Should have bought more ammo packs while I was in Sanctuary. PC and OBS makes it real easy to just capture audio while playing. So yeah, that's my goal.
Yeah.
When that comes to fruition.
Well, and the cool thing is if you can't make the streams, you get a raw version posted to, YouTube too. So
I need.
I'm coming.
I need.
Oh, Fatty, gotcha.
Well, he was getting me, and then he just wasn't there.
That dude's name is Harold. What's up, old Harry?
I think he's a herald of things to come. Nope. Just like Harry and the Hendersons. Alright, hold up here. We should end this episode.
And
we're
folks,
at 20 minutes.
I think that the next episode is going to be your Borderlands 3
Might be.
finale.
It might be. Borderlands 3.3.0 finale. It might be. I'm not going to commit to that, but it might be. It might be. It really might be. And everybody out there, prematurely, we'll do it again next time. Thank you guys for continuing to watch this and joining us and just putting up with all the nonsense that we get into in this game. Really.
Yeah.
It's been very fun.
Been a ride.
So, it has been a ride. So, alright. Other than that, we will see you guys at least next week. You know what? Screw it. It's the finale. Screw time conventions. I'm going to say it right now. Next episode is going to be our last episode. We're going to go as long as it takes to finish it, regardless of how long. How about that?
Sounds good to me.
So, one last time, we will see you guys next week. You can contact us on Facebook at OhManGamingTH, on Twitter at OhManGaming9. Of course, you can join our Discord. The link is in the description below, and you can influence all our shows from there. And one more time, come back next week, next Friday morning, and watch us finish the journey we started, I think, a little over 2 years ago.
No, a year. Not two. Not two. Don't make this longer than it was.
You're right. A year. Yeah. We'll see you guys then.
Later, old man fam.